The Certified User Experience Analyst is a more advanced practitioner. You can't take the CXA exam unless you've already passed the Certified Usability Analyst exam. And the CXA exam is a reflection of the growth in the field. The field has moved from pure human-computer interface optimization to ensure that we have users who can use an interface effectively to a bigger view. And the bigger view means that we need to think about not just if somebody can use it, but if they'll want to use it. So the motivational aspect of design that we talk about as persuasion, emotion, and trust, PET design. And so the more advanced practitioner needs to not just be able to work in the design of interfaces that people will use effectively, but that they'll want to use. And there's a whole set of technology that we bring to bear in order to ensure that an interface is fun to use, engaging, motivational, will convert customers. Advanced practitioners need to understand the persuasion engineering field. We also have moved to a view which is bigger. And so at one level, we used to just worry about how an individual user interacts with an interface. Today, we have to have an ecosystem view where we have a more ethnographically inspired process of being able to model many users interacting through many channels, many scenarios, many environments, many artifacts. We have to get to a more real-world design environment for our very complex, ubiquitous computing environments. So the more advanced practitioner needs to understand ecosystems. We also get involved at a higher level in the process, which is a great joy to me to see us starting to get a place in the boardroom to be able to discuss the bigger pictures, being able to go and talk about strategy from the UX viewpoint, being able to look company-wide at how persuasion is going to be used in order to move the business ahead, in order to look at cross-channel integration and say, how do we use multiple technologies in order to provide the customer with a complete user experience and an ecosystem solution? So the CXA exam includes that kind of UX strategy consideration. We're also getting more involved in innovation. Innovation has often been done from a technology viewpoint, where we say, hey, we have a new capability, hope we can find something to do with it. But that party of innovation needs to include not just the technology and perhaps a business person, but also a UX specialist who can define the user needs and who can drive that innovation process based on the customer needs, not just what the technology can do that's new. The CXA also has one last component that I think is very important for the advanced practitioner. And that's the ability to work in a mature, institutionalized user experience design practice. So organizations worldwide are starting to realize they need to get good at customer experience design. And if you're going to be part of that, we can't act as we used to as individual practitioners working off in a corner. We need to be able to work effectively in that kind of industrial strength environment, bringing to bear methods and templates and standards and working within an organization with the right kinds of governance. And so we think this is also an important part of the advanced practitioner's skill set. And so that is in the CXA exam as well. So I'd like you to hopefully move forward beyond just the CUA level and to take on the CXA exam as a way of showing even more advanced kinds of capability in the field.